Okay. This is a short Ed puzzle today. You have a chance here to get all of these filled in. So go ahead and fill them in, if you would. Episode 3. Winters really shows how he can, up to this point, he has not yelled at anybody. In this one, he starts yelling at them as they are being pinned down by the machine guns when those guys are all in the ditch. The book talks about how people are like, man, I never thought that he would yell like that. Nixon, again, he's Battalion S2, so that means he's S2 means the intelligence gathering group. He sits out the battle with Colonel Strayer, just like, and again, he won't fire a single round throughout the entire thing. I'm just going to put Joe Toy helps take Carentan. There's really not much more there for these two guys, Toy and Garnier. Percante is the guy who scavenges all the watches. He has a bunch of watches on his arm, which was a common thing to loot from German soldiers. He also complained about how Easy Company is always either on the edge or at the front. And I tried to tell everybody, I think that is because they were really trained well. I mean, just imagine if Sobel had not trained them on those night marches, all of those night marches where they were marching 12 miles in the countryside at night. Could they have made it through D-Day with all those night marches? Could they have made it through the days after D-Day with the night marches? So this actually shouldn't say helps Tipper die, helps Tipper out after the mortar fire just ripped into Tipper. Tipper did not die, as you know. Luz there. Lipton survived mortar fire. Some of the mortar fire got close to his personal parts, and thank goodness for him that nothing got hurt. Muck was the guy who didn't like the German cheese as he was eating it, and he was the one telling everybody about how Spears was shooting people. If you can't see this, let's zoom in. Let's zoom. Malarkey, which is funny because Malarkey's Irish, sees the chaplain giving last rites to a lot of the dying soldiers in the middle of gunfire, and the chaplain was Irish. Yep, calls the Irish fools, which was kind of funny. That chaplain, by the way, got the Distinguished Service Cross for his service there. The rumors about Spears start to spread about him killing the Germans and maybe even shooting one of his own officers. Obviously, that one I do not think was true, but the question is, did he kill the Germans? That would be hopefully something we can look at. He tells Blythe to just accept the fact that you're already dead, and then you'll be able to function as a soldier is supposed to function. Blythe is the one who gets PTSD and goes blind. He's the main character, as I've told you to put down. At the end of the episode, he gets shot in the neck. Yeah, Compton's the one that told the troops to hide in the trench outside Carentan, which is a bad idea because they got pinned down there. So is that everybody? And we don't have anything for Dyke yet. Carentan, here's what you should have for summary. If you don't have episode 1 summary or episode 2 summary, episode 3, make sure you write those down. Episode 3 summary, Carentan was important because it allowed soldiers from Utah and Omaha beaches to link up, which was extremely important if you want to keep going into the French countryside. So D-Day map, just just remind you again what this looks like. I think this was the map I used earlier. Utah Beach, Omaha Beach, linking up right here at Carentan and then moving on. I think these three ended up linking up at Kane. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm sure. Why Normandy? Why Normandy and not some other places? See these areas, likely places. Okay, that's it for the day. If you need to go back and get some of those, just be sure you rewind. Hopefully, you have a great weekend.